How's it going, guys? aRenG Live here, and today GX has finally dropped. It is probably the biggest update we've had in a while. It's insane, all the stuff we get. We have a new world, new characters, as you can see Jaden here. We got new decks, new structure decks, new cards that all these guys have brought with them. A bunch of new duelists we can duel against. There's a lot of stuff, guys. But for today, I am going to show you guys a very unique deck that I just created. It took me quite a while to find a deck to use against Jaden level 40, but I think I found a pretty consistent farm build that not all of you might have, but with all the new gems we did get from the event, hopefully you are able to pull from the new set to be able to use this deck. If not, I'll see if I can come up with another deck in the future, but for now, let's go ahead and show off this deck. And here it is. This is my deck that I'm using to farm Jaden. It is my Horus farm deck. I have never seen anyone use this deck or anything like it. I just kind of randomly threw together cards that I thought would kind of counter Jaden, because normally his deck doesn't have anything that can hurt you. I was trying to use Elements Unite or Gate Guardian to farm him, and it was working for a while, but the fact is it is situational. Like, he can counter you very hard. Your life points are too low. He has quite a few cards that can destroy you completely with one simple polymerization. So if he fuses into certain cards, they attack into you, destroy your monster, attack directly, game. So that's one thing to be careful with if you're running the other deck. But this deck, I'm using Draw Sense low level, so this is gonna ensure that we get a Horus. You could also get really unlucky and end up drawing Vassal. So it's a risk, man. You got a 75% chance of drawing Horus. On the other hand, though, I have not even had the opportunity to use Draw Sense. I always end up drawing Horus. So now that I'm recording, don't worry, I'm gonna mess it up. So at least there's gonna be that entertainment factor. Basically, you're trying to get Horus out. You want Horus. You want level up, possibly. The optimal hand is probably going to be if you end up with a Horus and a level up, then you can bring out Horus level 6. It can attack, it could evolve into level 8, and then Jaden will not activate any spells. And his deck is majority spells. Like, all his spells are really annoying. So the ability to completely shut down all of his spells is amazing. It makes it so easy to win. The only thing you have to watch out for if he does do that is probably the Blazeman play. He will summon Blazeman, he'll send a Neos to the grave, and he'll run over a Horus, level 6. You do have to be careful with that. One card that I am running in case that does happen is Level Modulation. Lets my opponent draw 2 cards, and then I get to bring back level 6. If I evolved it for him, or if he's just dead in the grave or something, I can bring it right back. So it is really useful. And then obviously from there, I can try to evolve it. Everything else is deck thinning and final turn shenanigans, and like anti-magic arrows, just so he can't use his negate attacks on us. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump right into the farm, and let's see how we do today. Sorry about that, guys. I messed up my recording, actually. I started recording the duel and completely shut off my microphone. Alright, so starting off with a pretty decent hand. Let's see what we can do right now. Normally we would like to go second so we can run something over, but we don't have that luxury right now, so let's go ahead and set this. I might start with nothing, because he can go Thunder Giant and completely wreck me. That's the only thing we're fearing. Only thing you fear is Thunder Giant. So, we're going to activate this just because Magic Arrows, you don't need it first turn. You really don't. So we're going to go ahead and put that back. Alright, so he added a Stratos. Pretty good. Alright, so now that he added Stratos, cool. Let's see if he's got a fusion. Like, does he legit have a fusion right now? If so, we lose. Alright, good. He did not have a fusion. I think we got this game. We don't need to do any other shenanigans. We have the... Well, not that one. Alright. We're going to go ahead and activate Shard of Greed. We're going to summon Horus. and we're gonna level up Horus, and we're gonna deal a bit of damage because right now we cannot take any chances. So in this build, you're gonna deal some damage to him every once in a while. If he doesn't start off in defense, you're gonna deal a bit of damage. So whatever, as long as your life points are lower, you should be okay. Let's see what kind of score we can get now that we have the level 8 on the field. And another thing I want to let you guys know, sometimes he's gonna have the nuts, man. He's gonna have the best hand ever, and you cannot stop him. If you don't have Horus first turn, if you don't have Horus level up first turn, sometimes you're just gonna get wrecked. You're not gonna be able to come back. You are just not. So I just want to let you guys know that. But now that we have level 8, we win. There's no way he can stop us. Even if he ruins the farm by whatever reason, like somehow he ruins the farm, we can still win this. Just win by pure beatdown. Alright, so let's go ahead and put back you. And draw. Alright, we got that level modulation, so we can already bring out our other Horus from the grave. I think I'm going to save that, though. I'm going to save it for later. I'm going to save it for a lot later. But actually, do we have Itaqua? We have Itaqua, though. But I'm going to save it because he can always, and I mean always, he can always go into what's his face? Blazeman, pitch Neos, attack you, and wreck your whole farm. So, right now we're not going to use this. We could, but we won't. I'm going to just gradually take out all of his stuff. And now that we are at this point, he cannot thin out his deck. He will not be able to thin out his deck because he can't activate any spells. Best he can do is Stratos, but even that's not going to be enough. So right now we don't need any more level ups, but we also kind of don't need these union attacks in our hand. If anything, we can at least pitch a level up. So we run 3 level ups just because it is so essential that we have them early. All right, so now that we have that, let's see. We're gonna go ahead and activate our Shard of Greed. This will give us a draw. Let's see, what is this? Itaqua? Yeah, we're fine. All right, so let's go ahead and attack. That was his Blazeman. If I had brought back my what's his face guy, the level 6, he would have killed it. He would have definitely killed it. So, but this deck is actually pretty decent right now. There is nothing he can do. He cannot activate a single spell. He can't use. He can't search. He can't do anything. So, we're just gonna keep doing this. And if we need to pitch, we'll pitch a level up or something. Look at all these Horus we have that we're not gonna need. Alright, so let's activate this and get ready for our last turn. So now we could activate we could activate level modulation, and another thing, you can also save it for the last turn, but since I do have a Windstorm of Itaqua, there is nothing to fear, so we're gonna bring it out. You can attack, but you don't really need it to attack. And now we can just pitch everything we don't need. So we're only gonna keep the last turn cards, and it's nice to have an Itaqua set, so in case he has what's his face, Blazeman. So we're gonna have to end discard 2. We don't need level ups anymore, and we technically don't need Horus either. So let's pitch Horus. All right. So let's see what he can do. He can't really do anything. He's gonna set, pass. It is kind of scary when he sets on the last turn. That's why we run the anti-magic arrows, because that could have been a negate attack. So now we're gonna go for our final turn shenanigans. And one thing I do want to let you guys know, if for whatever reason you cannot get a level 6 on the field, maybe you brought it back and then he killed it, and you did not have a way to stop it, then you can bring out Horus, level 4, but the final damage on your vassal is going to add up to 9,900 exactly. You're not going to have 10,000. You cannot get the max point. So if this guy was a little bit stronger, we would have it. A perfect farm. But let's see. For now, let's go ahead and do all of our shenanigans. And let's start doing this. And at this point, if you are running maybe a Piranha army, you could also use Piranha, and you could use Riryoku and a Gift of the Martyr on your Horus, and on the level 8 at least, and power up your your vassal, because he doesn't have any quick play spells that he can use. The only thing you have to watch out for is that negate attack. So let's go ahead and activate Union attack. He's gonna gain all that attack. I'm not gonna negate. You also have to watch out with the activation of your Horus. So we're gonna activate, and I will not activate. All right, so we're good. So now that we're all set, we're gonna go enter battle phase, and there we go. Perfect damage, or at least over 10,000. So that makes a good amount of damage right now. So let's go ahead and attack.
You're about to get stung. I hope you're not allergic.
And this is a pretty quick farm. Like, we actually managed to farm them pretty easy. I was trying multiple. I spent 4 hours recording today. Oh my god. Alright, so yeah, I spent a lot of time testing out different decks. Apparently, Cerberus doesn't work. Labyrinth Builder might work, but it's very situational. It'll get wrecked really quickly. There's some decks that just work, but let's see. We got 7,000. We didn't even get the 8K because of that 1,000 attack, because we had to attack his monster. But if you do not, if you get to destroy his face down, you will get a perfect 8,000 points. So that's just something I want to let you guys know. Also, sorry for the late upload. I stayed up all night and day farming on the new GX, and by the time I realized, I ended up passing out at like 4 in the afternoon. I ended up waking up at 8 at night, and then realizing that I had not recorded my video, so I had to rush. And at the time that I'm recording right now, it is actually 12 a.m. So I've been recording for 4 hours. Just failing non-stop, failing and raging. Failing all these attempts. I think I rage deleted them, so I don't think I have them to show you guys. But if I did, I guess I would. But there's a lot of cursing in there. I got really mad. And said a lot of bad words, and I will get instantly demonetized. But yeah, I did want to talk about some of Jaden's stuff. Out of all these rewards, I've tried multiple times, so as you can see, I have at least one of everything. The cards that I think are the best on here, something you should aim for is probably Wing Karibo. Wing Karibo is a pretty good card, especially combined with the Flute of Summoning Karibo. This card is probably one of the good ones. I actually got 2 of these at once when trying to farm. I guess I'll go ahead and put up the screenshot right here, where I actually got both of them at once. And I also managed to get other stuff, but this card is really good because you get to add a Karibo or Wing Karibo to your hand or special summon it from the deck, and that is amazing. That is really awesome. The way it works is basically you're gonna add a normal Karibo to your hand to protect yourself, or you're gonna add or special summon a Wing Karibo from your deck. Now, if you do that, it should work. Like, it should negate your damage. So either way, you're going to protect yourself. That's why I think this card is pretty decent. And aside from all that, I think a lot of these other cards are pretty mediocre. We don't have any of the like really OP, really good E-heroes, and we don't have any of the Neospatians and stuff. So Neos isn't really supported much, to be honest. And the new heroes, he's kind of just like a beat stick, to be honest. Like, that's all he really is. We don't have any fusions or anything that fuse with Neos. If so, then wow, that would be amazing. But we don't have anything that fuses with him. Did manage to get both Neos and this guy at the same time, so there's that. This guy also looks, I guess, kind of situational. Looks harder to summon because of how many different materials you need, but he does have an interesting effect. This can make what other monster indestructible. They cannot kill it by battle, but they can still pop it. They can still super rush it. They can do a lot of stuff. I have also been messing around with E-heroes and trying to make a good deck. I was messing around with the structure deck as well, so I guess I'll be showing that off possibly tomorrow. While I have this video up, or while I am going to upload this video, I also wanted to talk about how to unlock all the other characters, or at least the ones we know about. So I think we have, Jaden, Aster, Chaz, Alexis, and Bastion. So we have those 5 characters that are officially revealed. We also had revealed Crowler, Velian Crowler, but I don't know if he is confirmed yet. Like, I don't know if he's out. There might be an event. I think it's going to be like a GX event coming up soon. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know how to unlock all the characters in case you just haven't, because I'm still working on it. But to unlock Jaden, all you really need to do is do the unlock missions that appear. I think it's just basically summon 10 warriors or so. Shouldn't be too hard, and once you do that, it opens up everything. Then you get to play as in the GX world. After Jaden, you're more or less going to be able to use Chaz, which you can use Chaz on stage 6. Once you reach stage 6 and do all his little missions, there you go, you get to unlock him. For Alexis, same as Chaz pretty much. Once you reach stage 11 though, that's when you get her unlock missions, and just complete the missions and GG, you'll have her. Now, for more of the difficult characters, for Astro Phoenix, his unlock requirement is basically all you gotta do is summon dark attribute monsters 200 times. So get Jaden, make a dark deck, just all these dark beatdown monsters, and just start farming duelists. And he will show up eventually, you'll be able to unlock him. And aside from him, we also have Bastion. Bastion is another character that is kind of hidden for the most part. I like this though, I really like it. I feel like it's more like they make you work for them instead of them just unlocking him immediately, which is kind of cool. It gives us something to do. For Bastion, what you gotta do is you have to win 50 times when your deck has 3 or less cards. That one's a little bit more difficult, but I'm sure if you guys have farm decks and stuff, I don't know how they're gonna relate, but maybe try to farm Chaz with Jaden and make like a farm deck. I don't know if that'll work. And then just try to lower the amount of cards in your deck 50 times. Also, I do recommend you do all the shenanigans for unlocking Mokuba. But I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. I just wanted to talk about all the unlock conditions for most of these characters and how to at least get them for all you people that have questions. And also show you guys a method for farming Jaden that's very unique. I don't think anyone's ever used this. But that's pretty much it for today. And if you enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling shenanigans. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today. Have a great day and see you guys.